Oh, greetings again. This is a continuation of the cruelty in Pakistan against their own fellow Pakistanis, and they're going to India and saying that Indians have been alleging that Indian soldiers were raping the Kashmiri Muslims. With due respect to the truth and the oppressive people and the ones oppressed. But I can speak. I couldn't even speak about myself, my life. What is the truth? Little have I known. So I'll try to be very brief in this. This is a video, and the video is quite long. I mean, in whatever the thing is, it's this video, a mobile video, and it takes time to upload. So I'll be very brief. You see, we're going back and forth talking about these things for ages in Pakistan. There have been injustices in front of our faces, and we've overlooked and we've let go of our awards and all that, some of us, our people, really deserved. And then calling ourselves Muslims and using Prophet Muhammad and like Ziaul Haq used Islam. So I'm wondering, like, I'm really confused. And then over, blaming America. Now, America will be America, right? But I think we are worse than Americans because we've called ourselves believers. So I found this in Dawn News. I found this article. Today's paper, March 18, 2020. This is August 20, 2009. Written, Trying Zia and His Accomplices. Published in Dawn, August 20, 2009. So, Jamaat-e-Islami. I've shared this on Facebook. Who should be really tried for high treason? Because Ziaul Haq here, it's rightfully said, was a true dictator. Its party Jasarat lauded Ziaul Haq's provisional constitution order and the revival of constitution order. The JI now demands restoration of the original constitution, but it supported Ziaul Haq wholeheartedly when he mutilated and carried out arbitrary changes in the constitution by carrying out arbitrary amendments for which he had no legal or moral justification. He was a usurper, pure and simple, and the JI regarded him as its hero because he murdered C.A. Bhutto. The JI, which campaigned against Musharraf for being both president and army chief, supported Ziaul Haq till his death in the air crash, even though Zia was perhaps Pakistan's only dictator in the true sense of the term. His rule relied on lashes and hangings. And then they could give cases on this. Case supporting lashes and hangings. And JI's role was that of a sycophant. The JI also helps Ziaul Haq in casting of bogus votes. Remember Ziaul Haq's speech? Referendum. For the referendum. Islamic rule. Vote for, if you are Muslims, if you believe in Islam, vote for me. And if you don't, then don't vote for me, if you don't believe in Islam. That was his speech. If you don't believe in Islam, if you don't believe in Islam, don't vote for me. But if you believe in Islam and its rule, vote for me. Dishonesty, treachery against Islam. Liar. He should be burning in hell from his. This is what God. I'm sorry, but well, my mother's thing, burning. Like people have died in accidents. I know my mother also. My mother's room burnt and everything. But sorry to say about Siolak, I believe that this was no. I mean, it was an accident that God really wanted, waiting for a long time to burn his body, and no remains of his body would be found. I'm really sorry, really, really apologize to those who have had an accident and lost their children or family members. And I shouldn't be saying it like this, but no, Ziolak really deserved it. Not that accidents happen to innocent people, and so uh, I, I really have to be very prudent in how I say this. I'm really sorry, but this man he deserves more the wrath of God than ever, because you misusing Islam and so openly. Now, this is something that, thank you for the words, right? Yeah, very, very appreciate this article. Do you think this is like Islam is a joke? It was going on. Bogus votes during his referendum, fraud, and mobilized its tremendous financial and logistic resources to ferry bogus voters to the booths. The JI also believed that Shia had the right to censor and the press because, according to the the press, views contrary to the ideology of Pakistan could not be allowed to be aired. It was also during Shia era that the JI students wing, so terrorizing students and teachers on campuses, started to. IJT armed itself. Ooh, a student wing. So this mosquito, I think, has come in and I'm getting bitten. Justice cannot be selective. What Ziaul Haq did in Pakistan, these Pakistanis with him had a ball of a time. I mean, not dancing and everything, but like raising their hands in prayer with Ziaul Haq, like Dr. Feroz Ahmed, the dishonest woman doctor. Ziaul Haq's barbaric regime, creation of martial. In this category also fall the Sharif brothers, who are a creation of martial law, and Ziaul Haq's barbaric regime. Sharm nahi aati hai inko. They have no, like my heart cries out. I couldn't speak, the way they had made me insane. I thought I was going to die in Karachi. I thought I was going to die when I was in St. Joseph's College. Oh Lord, let me pass away quietly. And so let me die if I cannot be of help to my principal and my family. There was a great fear in me to be, so that I could be a good daughter and all this. And that fear, that guilt of what I did to that poor Christian lady, Miss Asteria Desa. So, okay, Now we go back, right? Hypocrisy. Oh, I mean, in front of, under our noses. So I'm saying we can go on saying, writing, what is going on? We can go on now conveniently blaming America, Jewish people, Israel, joining. Thank God this person is not blaming the conspiracy of America with, that Ziolak, not defending Ziolak, that he tried his best to save us from America. And some people, some Pakistanis have been doing on YouTube and all this. Open your eyes. This is no joke. Islam, how could such a country who could not even save its people from these tyrannizing people, spies, sending their spies, on top practicing black magic and sending jinns from their Kashmir mountains. You see, Nawaz Sharif from Kashmir, origin his parents. I mean, there's a lanat. God says curse these. There's a curse of angels, God, and men all together on such people. There's no place in Islam for oppression, zulm, corruption. There's no place for these people. And 1400 years have passed. Ziol Haq with Dr. Farooq Z. Ahmad. Yes, so I'm telling you, this was a setup for us. Like slowly how they came, even further, going further to. So they got me out of Karachi American School, and Ziol Haq helped this Dr. Farooq Z. Ahmad in opening this trust. You betrayed a trust. What kind of a trust are you making here? It says trust. Dr. Farooq Zahur. I can tell you 100%. I don't need to put my hand on the Quran. But maybe now for those who, Zahur, right? This Farooq Z. Ahmad. What do I believe in? The truth. Lots of people in Pakistan, falsely we have to put they, oh God, they swear on the Quran. So where did it say that Ziol Haq helped helped her, helped this? So the reason why I'm saying is that, a character like her, such a bad, cruel character, dishonest, who told, coincidentally, my cousins, Muhammad Jafar, Raju, and Ashwak, their friend was a student of hers in Karachi University. Huh? Head. She's the head. She was the head of the department of psychology. She was the teacher there, lecturer there. So Iram Mateen was there, right? Her student, as her student in Karachi University. Once she told my cousins that, this Dr. Farooq Ahmad was speaking about your cousin, giving your cousin's case history. Case history, like they've even recorded my cassettes and all. They've recorded my voice therapy sessions with, especially in the beginning, because Mrs. Eva Hassan, now Dr. Eva Hassan, was a student of hers, Dr. Farooq Ahmad, right? So this person said that she told my cousin, her student, who was a friend, old friend, old time. Her mother has been Afsar Khanam's friend, their mother's friend, my cousin's. So Iram Mateen told my cousin that this woman, Dr. Feroz Ahmed, has said in the lecture, Karachi University, that this was a case of lesbianism. Not even could, not even could be a case. And on my face, she said, she's fought against Miss Tissa. She shouted at Miss Tissa in her PCH's old institute near her house, calling Miss Tissa. Miss Tissa had come with another person, her friend, and shouted at her that her workers there could hear outside that no way, that Miss Tissa said she thought I was a lesbian. So can you blame me now after knowing that what I know about her being my enemy's, my one of my enemy? And so could she have slept with Ziaul? Like, they don't have a religion at all. Ziaul Hakim, she hardly even, I don't ever see her praying or anything, namaz. So, do you think that she was sleeping with, sorry, yeah, I said this in my last video about her. You could think such a low person I am, getting like this, right? But before blaming me for going insane and saying this, just think about what she did to us and how cleverly they've come around. And who is Ziaul? Referendum, it is treachery against Islam. It's treachery against Islam. Okay, the morning azan is on here. I'm going to go. And the reason why I'm not so much concerned about in UAE coronavirus is that I know my leaders here are doing to the best of their abilities. And so I'm so touched up with the speech and the message of our crown prince, salutations unending. But to those abroad also, I know that I hope my prayers and safety for all. So I'm sorry, there's no room coming back to this Pakistani Muslim Kashmiri woman, Punjabi. Can you blame me for thinking like this if she's put such wrong blames and such distorted dishonesty with a professional degree against Miss Asteria Dessa, doing wrong therapy on my mother who was already on Dr. Zafar Qureshi's medications, high dosages, psychiatric medications. Hello, please wake up, Muslims, and take proper action. Stop this. Stop them. These dictators. They have no place in Islam talking about referendum.